And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and...
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. Now, here's Mitchell. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. He dishes it to Gobert. Williamson against Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Holiday dishes to Williamson. Down low. Here's Favors. Gobert with the block.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
Gobert double teamed. Mitchell outside. Knocks it loose and stolen by Favors. Williamson against Bogdanovich. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Back to Williamson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot. Back to Conley. On the wing, Ingles. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Ingram with it. Now defended by Mitchell. The drive by Williams. Oh, that was something else.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Mitchell against Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Now, here's Clarkson. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. The feed to Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Hart the pass to Hayes. Outside Jackson. Pass to Melly. Outside for Reddick. Shoots over Clarkson. The shot by Reddick, no good.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Now Clarkson still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Moutier finds Clarkson. O'Neal with it. Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Hart. Pass to Jackson. And Davis sends it back. And they're able to recover. A nice shot by Melly.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The drive by Gobert. On the wing, Davis. Here's Clarkson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Reddick's defense is very underrated. He really uses a lot of energy.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Jackson is out there with J.J. Reddick. Then there's Okafor. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. Here's Moutier following the score by New Orleans. Clarkson surveying the floor. Jackson against Moutier. Over Jackson. Moutier, no good. New Orleans in the lead, and now the Pelicans on the break. Reddick's got the ball. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. Fires from the line. Here's Davis. Passes it to Clarkson. He kicks to Moutier. Reddick with the double team. Okafor with the steal. Here's Melly. He has 6. On the wing, Jackson. The pass to Melly. Over Moutier. And it's Melly missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
O'Neal against Okafor. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Okafor grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Melly missing. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Offensive rebound, Davis. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closely. Gobert, the pass to Davis. Gobert trying to get open. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Davis.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Now here's Okafor. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A nice shot by Melly.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Moutier. Davis against Redick. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Pelicans leading by 3. Williamson kicks to Ball. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Bogdanovich against Ball. Back to Mitchell. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Ingram finds Ball. Here's Williamson. Pass to Okafor. Shoots from 8. And Williamson with a nice bucket inside. Williamson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans. Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ball. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Williamson with the ball. And the dunk by Williamson.
So fast in the open court, I say Zion is the ultimate fast break option.
Over in the corner, Conley. Here's Gobert. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New Orleans in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point. And that'll do it for us. The 3rd quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1.
This is why you take strength training seriously. Ingram may not have converted that earlier in his career.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Holiday. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Gobert.
And as Rudy Gobert has been adding bulk, he's only getting better at finishing through contact.
Stolen by Conley. Fast break, here we go. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Stolen by Ball. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates, and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell, after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
That free throw good from Williamson.
So much pub for Zion coming into this league. I hope fans realize that it takes time to learn the NBA and to establish an identity.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Utah also making some changes. Royce O'Neal comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell.
This is the thing about Ingles. He's got the size and the strength to play with physicality.
Redick passes to Ingram. Feeds to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley scanning the floor. Clarkson trying to break free. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Mike Conley.
You know what? Mike Conley is so crafty, finding a way to take the bump and weave through the defense.
And Hayes kicks the ball. Back to Hayes. Outside for Redick. Just 5 to shoot. The drive by Williamson.
That quick first step, Zion explodes out of the blocks, and no one steps in front of him.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. And he comes up with the deuce. Ingles has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Conley against Ingram. Conley kicks to Clarkson. Launches a 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to ball. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Outside Bogdanovich. 1:05 left in the third. O'Neal kicks to Clarkson. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Ingram. Doubled by Conley. To the paint. Out to Ingram. Right wing. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's a 12-point New Orleans lead.
Showing what a skilled passer he is. Ingram with the beautiful dime there.
Back to Conley. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it to Clarkson. To the inside. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice job by Ingles. Competes hard, tough. He's a glue guy. He helps keep this team together.
Williamson right side. And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. Hart is out there with Jackson, and it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Back to Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, beyond the production, Mitchell gives this team energy, spirit. They ride off his adrenaline.
Ingram passes to Favors. Stolen by O'Neal. The drive by Mitchell. 2 points. That one goes.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Here's Jackson. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here is Mitchell. Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich looking around. Favors against Mitchell. Bogdanovich. And it's Melly with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Hart. Outside Jackson. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell outside. He goes up again. Goes back up. And no good. Great D that time from Favors. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Jackson passes to Ingram. Here's Melly. 6 to shoot. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Mitchell. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Jackson against Conley. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell outside. Count it. Good.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of his game.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Hart. Back to Favors. Here's Melly. He's covered by Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Melly.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Holiday comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. And Utah also making a switch. Ingles is checked in. Outside, Redick. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Williamson. A rebound by the Jazz.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on. The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Outside, Ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Holiday. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. And that one's good, Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
So we see the Pelicans get the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Jazz. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him.
Here we go.
Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
Now here's Morant. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And it's Mitchell missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Lets it go from deep. Ingles with the rebound. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Inside, stolen by Winslow. The drive by Brooks. Valanciunas. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Mitchell. Valanciunas grabs the board. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Jackson. Now Brooks. And the layup falls. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And that one drops.
I like the physicality on that play by Jonas Valanciunas. Simply powers through the contact, showing he can give it as well as take it.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell with the putback. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Morant with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for a good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
Morant scanning the floor. Jackson trying to break free. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Conley the pass to Ingles. Mitchell against Brooks. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Plenty of space. And again, it's Utah.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Conley against Morant. Takes the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley dishes to Ingles. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. That's tipped. Back to Ingles. Pass to Gobert. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Ingles can't get it to go. And here is Brooks. Misses the layup. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the three. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 7. Clarkson passes to Moutier. Back to Clarkson. Out to the wing. Moutier kicks to Davis. 5 on the clock. Back to Moutier. The dish to Davis. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now here's Jones. Gobert with the block.
And the remarkable reach of the stifled tower. Gobert twice on the pipes.
Pass to O'Neal. Moutier with the ball. Left side, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Count that bucket.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Memphis leading by 5. Left side, Anderson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Clarkson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively. A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. Consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root. You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
Here's Melton. No good from Clark.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Clarkson kicks to Moutier. Back to Clarkson. He dishes it to Davis. Here's Moutier. Utah the rebound. The pass to O'Neal. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Jones in the post. Defended by Moutier. Melton no good. Jazz trail by 3. To the middle. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Melton. Defended by Moutier. Clark. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And Davis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Anderson. No points in the game yet for him. Moutier against Jones. Banked in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The steal. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Finished off the break. Jones has got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
But they recover it. Gobert the pass to Moutier. The 3. They grab their own miss. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Jones dishes to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Clarkson passes to Davis. Here's Clark. Shooting foul as the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. I love when he gets up and throws it down.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. And that should do.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. Mitchell, that falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, Donovan Mitchell will beat you inside or out. If you want to do a job defensively, you've got to push him out of the paint.
Morant against Conley. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back. And that one's good. Morant.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Mitchell with it. Jackson on him. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Utah shooting their first free throw of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it. Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Morant with the steal. And finished off by Morant.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Dishes to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And finished off by Morant.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
On the wing, Ingles. To the paint, and Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Up again. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. With his first shot attempt, Winslow's shot is off. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, how about the blinding speed in transition? Donovan Mitchell, ferocious, attacking in the open floor.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Memphis leading by 16. Morant passes to Brooks, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. A different look for Utah. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Clark.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude, like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go. Jazz trail by 18. And it's Conley penetrating. Good on the bucket. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Over to the wing. Morant outside. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Chalk up 2 there. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Bogdanovich up top. Here's Clarkson. But they'll get another chance. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Jones. Just 3 to shoot. Ingles can't get it to go. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Gutterich. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Grizzlies have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's Clarkson. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 20-point. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So it's Utah now. They've got Clark. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. Ja Morant, he's out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Morant outside. feeds it to Jackson. That one's not going to go. And it's Utah the other way. Clarkson with the ball. Conley with a wide open look. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Morant. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Morant's got 27 points.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jackson. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. The Jazz also changing it up. Gobert comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell in for Clarkson. Morant with the steal. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And it's in there. 13 points for Donovan Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Morant against Conley. Morant outside. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Stolen by Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Memphis leading by 19 points. Here's Morant. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Buries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovic. What a knockdown shot.
Conley against Morant. Brooks outside. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. The shot from the low post is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 18.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And Utah making a change here. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Allen on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range, the rebound by the Jazz.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now Jones. Here's the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And D.A.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the 5. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, here's Fox. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And the all-around game of Bogdanovich is so impressive. I mean, it's easy to see why so many teams and so many people are high on this guy.
Now, here's Mitchell. Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Fox against Conley. It's Bielitsa. No good there. Good D by Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. And he gets it to go.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Here's Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's Gobert. Shot clock at 3. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Fox gets it to go.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Mitchell wide open. Offline with his 3. The Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's Fox with the jam.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Launches it. Here's Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. The Kings making a switch here. Heald's checked in. The Jazz also changing it up. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell. Conley the pass to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 3. Sacramento moving it around. Bielitsa with the bucket.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Passes to Gobert. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Barnes. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Ed Davis is checked in for Utah. Mudiay comes in for Michael Conley.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Down low, here's O'Neal. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Clarkson kicks to Moutier. Here's Gobert. No good, his first miss after 3 makes. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Bucket is good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Moutier with the ball. Right side, Davis. Here's Clarkson. Got a piece of it.
Wonderful defense from Hill right there. Gotta like seeing how he positions himself to get these blocks.
Here's Giles, and he jams it with authority.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Moutier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Here's the break. Here's Bazemore. Good if it goes.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Holmes in at the 5 down low.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
O'Neal comes with the double team, and Bazemore kicks to Holmes. Six feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Utah trailing here. Right side, Davis. Parker with the steal. Bazemore on the wing. Kept alive, Holmes. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Davis, the pass to Clarkson. Davis inside. He's against Parker. And that one, good.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
Pass to Holmes. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block. Davis kicks to O'Neal. Bazemore against Clarkson. Gobert the pass to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Back to Gobert. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Then for the Jazz, Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Mitchell comes in for Clarkson, and it's Conley in for Moutier. Now, here's Bagley. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Fox dishes to Barnes. Pass to Bielitsa. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Conley kicks to Ingles. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell passes to Conley. On the wing, Davis. There's the pass to Gobert. Over Bagley. Another miss by Utah.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
But yeah, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a three-level scorer.
That one good for two.
What a strong finish by Bagley. Getting physical to overcome the contact and get a shot.
Here's Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Bagley finds Fox. Inside, Bielitsa. Bagley trying to free himself up. Bielitsa with the bucket. Bielitsa's got 6.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Gobert with the block. Conley against Barnes. He dishes it to Fox. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Giles checked in for Sacramento. And Utah with a change here, too. Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks it to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. It's blocked. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Can't forget about Fox's vertical. He could really get up to throw it down.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Fox. Lets the 3 fly. Mitchell's shot is good. He's got 10.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Bagley kicks to Fox. Back to Bagley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
Oh, the aggressiveness Bagley plays with is so impressive, mainly because he forces the D to compromise.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
It's blocked. For Sacramento, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. And Joseph drops them both. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. 5 points was their biggest deficit. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter. And that's a wrap with the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the small forward.
And the persistence of Bogdanovich. I mean, I love watching him work hard in these transition situations. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Now here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Bogdanovich. Tips it up. Goes up again. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. All sorts of time. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
So it's the Jazz now. Sacramento making their last shot. Conley against Barnes. Fox with the steal. And another fast break for Sacramento. Here's Bagley. And the shot goes in. And now a 5-point Kings lead.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Mitchell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Fox dishes to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Ingles. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And he makes good on the layup.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Bogdanovich against Bjelica. Left side, Fox. Gobert against Bagley. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Passes it to Ingles. Here's Gobert. 8 points for him. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by the Kings. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bjelica passes to Fox. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Fox has got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. Outside, Bogdanovich. The feed to Gobert. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Bjelica.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Utah the foul.
This is what Bagley needs to keep doing. When he attacks the defense, it puts them in difficult spots.
And the first one drops. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Bjelica. Kent Bazemore comes in for Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Utah also making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Moutier. Shoots it. Another miss by Utah.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Now here's Bazemore. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
And he'll like slamming it home. An athletic 2-guard who is skilled at getting deep inside.
Clarkson against Joseph. Pass to Moutier. Hangs. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. A free throw good from Moutier.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Now here's Parker. Here's Giles. Lays it up off the glass. Giles has got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert is making a move to the bucket, it's best to just stay out of the way. There's a lot of momentum behind the big fella.
Here's Hield. Pass to Giles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Sacramento, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And so it's Sacramento going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kings leading now by 10. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Parker in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Holmes passes to Giles. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Fox against Mitchell. Fox, no good. Jazz trail by 10. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Fox passes to Giles. To the inside. Holmes kicks to Fox. The pass to Giles. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal inside. He's against Parker. Count that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from O'Neal. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to Holmes. Here's Giles. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Hield, the pass to Giles. O'Neal against Parker. Giles kicks to Parker over O'Neal. They get it back. And it's Holmes with the extra effort. And the Kings lead by 8.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. A second chance effort. And there's the whistle on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Fox. Knocks it loose. Kings leading now by 8. Mitchell with it. Now Clarkson. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Clarkson. All alone. He can't hit that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Kings moving the ball around. Fox passes to Giles.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting them.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing. But a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
To the left wing. Parker with a clean look. Gobert pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The drive by Mitchell. He gets that one. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Parker kicks to Giles. Back to Parker. The kick out to Fox.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazier things happen.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And here we go with Giles, running it up the court. Gobert with the block. In transition, here come the Jazz. Yes, and the foul. It's on Jabari Parker.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Giles. Barnes is checked in for Parker. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. And Utah with a change here, too. Conley's checked in.
Embracing the spotlight. When it's a big possession, it's fun seeing Fox come alive and deliver.
Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
It's just been one of those nights from he got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Bagley the pass to Fox. To Bagley. Gobert with the block. And again, Utah running the court in transition. Out to the right wing. Down low to take the lead. Oh, off target. And so it's Sacramento who's scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that...
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Salt Lake City, Utah, fully illuminated tonight as we get a look at our broadcast setting from the skies high up. And before we...
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 5. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Ingles kicks to Conley. Stolen by Ball. The pass to Favors. Back to Ball. Williamson outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Gobert with it. And here is Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Clock at 6. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Holiday against Mitchell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Donovan Mitchell pushing the basketball down your throat. We know he's going to be aggressive time and time again.
Passes it to Williamson. Floats it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Pass the ball. Back to Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Favors against Gobert. And Favors kicks to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Conley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Holiday.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
It's his first trip to the line.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Redick is checked in.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Good job by Mitchell trusting his teammates. And in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Williamson. Basket good. Mitchell's got 6. .133 left in the first quarter. Now here's Ball. Favors finds ball. Back to Favors. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Outside ball. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. And then Favors with the dunk.
Man, that's a big dude. But Derek Favors shrugging off contact and helping his team.
Mitchell passes to Ingles. Back to Mitchell from downtown. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. And the Jazz with some changes. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. New Orleans also making some changes. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Derek Favors. And Hart subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Mitchell. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
Melly passes to Williamson. Outside for Reddick. Pass to Melly. Stolen by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Mitchell outside from past the arc, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game in Utah. And we'll be back in just a moment with this.
I want all the bags, I want all the bags.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Davis is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Mudiay. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance. And the thing that stood out for me last year about Mudiay, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA. A career high from the field. He was solid also from 3. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him.
Back to Mudiay. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the 3. They get it back.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Clarkson against Holiday. And the pass to Hart. He kicks to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. And Davis sends it back. Here's Clarkson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
Melly passes to Hayes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hayes has got the game tied up here for New Orleans. Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. Holiday against Clarkson. Stolen by Jackson. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And a change for the Pelicans. Okafor's checked in. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Passes it to Hayes. To the paint. Okafor finds Jackson. Back to Okafor. And the shot goes down. Okafor's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans. Clarkson with the ball. Now Okafor defender. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hart the pass to Okafor. Back to Hart. Inside. And then Okafor slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Ingles kicks to Clarkson. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. Hart the pass to Hayes. Back to Hart. Pass to Hayes. Okafor trying to get open. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Ed Davis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first free throw is good. And the Jazz with some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Moutier. The Pelicans also changing it up. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. Williamson is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Mitchell against Redick. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket for Mitchell.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. On the wing, Ingles. Conley against Ball. Out to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 11 points.
An evolving part of Mitchell's game. The ability to simply catch and knock it down.
Pass to Okafor. Back to Ball. There's the feed to Okafor. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Ball against Conley. Now Mitchell over Okafor. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket for Mitchell.
From there, Mitchell's a legitimate scoring threat. Has a mix of creative finishes once he gets near the rim.
We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. The pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. For the lead. And again it's Utah.
Donovan Mitchell, he covers every base, even showing the touch from mid-range.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Right there, it's who wants the basketball the most, and it's Joe Ingles creating the extra possession.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Holiday dishes to Favors. Tipped away. Kicks to Williamson. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Michael Conley picks one up.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
A different look for Utah. Davis is checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. The Pelicans also changing it up. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
I love the throwdown there. Ingram doesn't mess around when he's cutting to the hoop.
Clarkson kicks to Davis. Clarkson passes to Mudiay. Outside Bogdanovich. Passes to Clarkson.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jackson passes to Melly. Back to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gobert finds Bogdanovich, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Clarkson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Bogdanovich passes to Mudiay. And that one, good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pelicans leading by 4. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Williamson kicks to Hart. Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Mudiay dishes to Bogdanovich. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert is a high percentage shooter from the interior, especially when he's dropping the hammer.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Hart. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Davis. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ball. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holiday dishes to Okafor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Okafor. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell against Holiday. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Ball kicks to Holiday. Outside ball. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pelicans ahead, up 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Conley. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, inside we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half, nothing in the second.
The drive by Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Utah. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A 2-point game. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Ingles finds Conley. Here's Ingles. Back to Conley. Pass to Ingles. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's New Orleans. The lead is 2. Pass to Favors. There's the dish to Holiday. Back to Favors. The shot comes out. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Ball against Gobert. Ball, the pass to Favors. Outside Holiday. Gobert against Ball. Gobert pulls it in.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Mitchell, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday.
Yes, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Ingram, he's checked in for Drew Holiday.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell's shot is good.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Ball against Conley. Up top Favors. Back to Ball. To end the drought. And Ball slams it in.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. That one, no good. Great D that time from Favors. And now the Pelicans on the break. It's Redick on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Ingram. Right side Favors. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
With the game tightening up, Favors with the confidence to attack. Big bucket.
Mitchell. They D that time from Reddick. New Orleans in the lead. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And then Favors with the dunk.
The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
Now the pass to Gobert. To the inside. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovich. That's a huge bucket for this team.
59 seconds left in the fourth. Ball, the pass to Favors. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And then Favors with the dunk.
Watch out. When Favors gets loose around the rim, he can pound it.
Here's Mitchell. Got it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Down low. Here's Favors. Count it!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Here's Mitchell. Count it!
Well, when it comes to carrying an offense, few young players do it as well as Donovan Mitchell.
Ball against Conley. Ingram outside.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Derek Favors.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really, and a
And nothing.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
So it's the Jazz now. The Grizzlies making the shot.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Back to Gobert, just 5 on the clock. From the high post, and it's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. Morant with the steal. Here's Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Conley left side. Passes it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Morant. He kicks it to Winslow. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson misses. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Mitchell. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Launches a 3. Utah gets it back. Gobert finds Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Here's Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. And it goes down 2 points.
I'll tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. There's the lob to Jackson. Out to Morant. Dishes it to Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go. Jazz trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Again, Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have. Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Ingles against Winslow. Here's Jackson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Brooks. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Off target from three-point range. Brooks outside. Gobert with the block, but they recover it. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you could see the results.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the small forward spot. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Jazz. 8-point game. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Here's Jones. Finished off the break.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The pass to O'Neal. The dish to Gobert. O'Neal against Jones. O'Neal passes to Gobert. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. No good. Shot missing. Stolen by O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Memphis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Gutterich. On the clock. Bombed up there for Clark. Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Clarkson with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Davis, the pass to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And Davis can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Back to Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Inside. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Moutier dishes to Gobert. Kicks to Clarkson. Will it go? Offensive rebound. And it's denied.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
To the wing on the left. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. No good from Clark.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket for Moutier.
This is a strength of Moutier's, right? Get into the lane, put your speed to good use.
Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. Melton, no good. For Utah, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Moutier passes to Davis. Anderson with the block. They retain possession. And O'Neal gets it to go. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. CLAT that time from Davis. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Clarkson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, Clarkson with young legs, bringing the energy. How about that finish?
To the right side. Anderson in the post. He's guarded by Davis. And Anderson gets it to go.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clark into the lane. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Clark. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is. And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
To the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Pushing it up. Here's Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They're leading by 16. Kenny, how'd you... Thanks for joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Morant kicks to Winslow. Morant looking around. And finished off by Morant.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. To the middle. Jackson misses. Jazz trail by 14. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Morant finds Valanciunas. There's the lob to Jackson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Mitchell. Clock at 6. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mitchell's got 12 in the game.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
It's stolen by Gobert. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
It's Morant with the drive.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out. Tank, never on him.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And the shot is good. And now it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich wide open. And that one goes long. Memphis leading by 12. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Mitchell wide open. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, the defense so concerned about the dribble drive ability of Donovan Mitchell, but boy, you better contest as well.
Here's Morant. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Clark. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Jazz trail by 13. 43 seconds left in the third. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And Utah making a change here. Davis is checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Here's Melton. Count it.
You know, an easy basket made possible because the assist was crisp and it was perfectly placed.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. They grabbed their own miss.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Outside, Jones. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Ed Davis. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
On the wing, Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Memphis, Anderson is out there with Clark. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Gutterich in at the 2 spot. Gobert pulls it in. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. They trail by 11. Mitchell. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Mitchell's got 15 points in just the second half. Morant outside. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Good D by Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Clark. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Mitchell outside. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Puts up a three. It doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Jackson finds Anderson. Back to Jackson. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Oh, hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. The pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. From the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Morant with the drive. And there it is for him.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Pass to O'Neal. Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 25 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal, and Mike Conley subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant passes to Jackson. Now Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good from Jackson. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Here's Mitchell. Count it.
I tell you, when Donovan Mitchell starts to cook, you might as well sit back and enjoy the show.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Passes it to Winslow. Back to Morant. Five on the clock. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Comes up empty down low. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The beautiful, dramatic setting here in Salt Lake. And let's...
Hey, good evening.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Bagley. And here is Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich passes to Bjelica. The shot's good. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Mitchell misses in close.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Here's Mitchell. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And the dunk by Barnes.
Anytime Barnes gets that close to the basket, he's looking to throw it down.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. Bogdanovich finds Gobert, and here is Mitchell. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Jazz with possession here. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Mitchell. And Utah again with the bucket. Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Conley against Fox. Inside, it's Bjelica, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the Kings shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. The Kings also at the sub. Heald's checked in. Conley kicks to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Doesn't have to jump much because of his length. It is unmatchable. Rudy Gobert.
Bagley finds Bjelica. Gobert with the block. Back to Clarkson. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Outside, Fox. There's the pass to Bagley. Hield against Clarkson. Hield the pass to Bagley. And he gets the bucket.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Passes to Conley. And here's Gobert, defended by Bagley. Gobert down low, working on Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Free throw good. Clarkson, a different look for Utah. Davis comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitz. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. That one good for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Bazemore. Hield kicks to Parker. Pass to Giles. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
And the dunk by Parker.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Bazemore finds Joseph. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And Joseph drops them both. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Moutier. Down low. Holmes with the steal. Here's Bazemore. Hield. And he hits the buzzer beater. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. Gobert is out there with Davis. And there's Emmanuel Moutier. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. He misses the free throw. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Kings. And the pass to Giles. Kings moving the ball around. It's stolen by Moutier. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. 16 feet away. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Giles, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. For 3. And it's Mitchell missing. Sacramento leading by 7. Here's Bazemore. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell pushing the basketball down your throat. We know he's going to be aggressive time and time again.
Joseph looking around. Giles. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Moutier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Mitchell passes to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. There's the triple. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
And Joseph kicks it to Bazemore. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Conley now comes in for Moutier. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Giles. Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And the Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Now here is Conley. The drive by Mitchell. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Yep, it counts. Now just a 2-point Kings lead.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot-blocking master.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there it is for them. And the Kings lead by 4.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Mitchell doesn't go for him. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Kings have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Conley. Here's Fox. It's not going to go for him. And Utah the other way now. Mitchell outside. Bagley with the rebound. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Right wing. Right side Bagley. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Mitchell outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Bagley. The Kings another fast break chance right here. Barnes can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit.
And that concludes the first half. Kings lead by 6.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. And guys, some say the shooting guard position has been a little thin. But and that'll do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Bielitsa passes it to Bogdanovich, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell outside. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. The Kings shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Fox passes to Barnes, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. And Utah making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Marvin Bagley. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Bogdanovich. Holmes, good.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. O'Neal dishes to Ingles. Now, here is O'Neal. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And the Jazz with some changes. Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert. Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Heald's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Giles. And he comes up with the deuce. Giles has got 6.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
And that one good from Clarkson.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Hield against Mudiay. Over to the left wing. Here's Joseph. Hield outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Holmes with the extra effort.
And they continue to control the glass.
Hield against Clarkson. Good D by Hield.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Ed Davis. And a change for Sacramento. Parker's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing here by 8. O'Neal up top, covered by Parker. Here's Mudiay. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Giles kicks to Joseph. Dishes to Parker. Pass to Holmes. Back to Parker. Sacramento moving it around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Jazz. Then for the Kings, Harrison Barnes. He's checked in for Harry Giles. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Mitchell wide open. And the 3 off target. Kings leading now by 6. Holmes passes to Parker. Back to Holmes. Outside, Fox. Stolen by Clarkson. And they're running. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Fox with it. Now defended by Mitchell. They get the rebound. Out to Parker. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Holmes got 8 points.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Mitchell dishes to Clarkson. Gobert against Parker. Mitchell outside. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Mitchell looking it over. That one falls. Now just a 2-point Sacramento lead.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And Parker, here we go. Healed outside. And then Healed with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Now the pass to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Donovan Mitchell is comfortable playing at all 3 levels. He's playing at his highest level tonight offensively.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Sacramento up 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Clarkson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Fox finds Bagley. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And the Kings making a change here. Giles is checked in. On defense, the Jazz. It's a 1-point game. The Elitsa misses. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, beyond the production, Mitchell gives this team energy, spirit. They ride off his adrenaline.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Stolen by Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And then Mitchell with the dunk. And now it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Fox, Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. Giles kicks to Bagley. Basket counts.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Conley up top. Back to Mitchell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And they got to bring the double team on him.
Barnes, he's checked in for Giles. Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
I love Donovan Mitchell's versatility as a scorer. half court, in transition, at the line, adapts his game to whatever the night calls for.
Barnes passes to Bielitsa. Back to Barnes. To the inside. It's stolen by Ingles. Here's Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. Conley's got his first points of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Bagley.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
On the wing, Ingles. Guarded by Fox. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Fields checked in for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 6. Fox goes in. They kick out to Hield. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good D by Mitchell. Ingles with the ball. Passes it to Mitchell. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Free throw drops for Mitchell. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Inside, it's Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jazz leading by 9. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
It's stolen by Gobert. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert.
What I love about Conley, he always gives this team exactly what it needs. This time, finishing in transition.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The drive by Mitchell. That one doesn't go. Good D by Hield. Down low. And it's Fox with the jam.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
There's 53 seconds left in the game. Bogdanovich looking around. Clock at 6. Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. They get it again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. Len's shot is off. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the wing right side. Nice ball movement by Utah. Wide open look. Here's Bradley out to the wing. Here's Oni off on that one. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.